All right, let's see. Okay, we're right here. So we just came out to see Fantastic Four: The First Steps. My dad and I got to see it. This is Billy Senior and I'm Billy Junior. So Dad, tell me how do you think of Fantastic Four: First Steps? How do you think this one did?
It was different, but it was good. I didn't care for Finn having a beard, but that's something new. And it's funny how this one had it with Sue dye like she did, like the other one did before that.
Was 2007 The Rise of the Silver Surfer?
Yeah, but here instead of the female surfer showing up, the baby did it. I thought that was good.
I like the sense of humor they add to it, the comedy to it, the chemistry between Johnny and Ben really just it stayed the same like the 2005-2007 Fantastic Four, which I liked.
Mm-hmm.
I like the female surfer they added into the storyline, which is different. But from my understanding, if we read the comic books, it was
that's the thing. I didn't read all
because
comic
they
books.
that they said was this female surfer was married to the one on the right of surfer, because there was multiple different surfers that followed that led for Galactus on Eden World, and because he needed Franklin Richards because he had that hunger, and Franklin Richards could feed him with an unlimited food source. That's why Galactus was after Franklin Richards.
I thought he wanted him to trade places with him.
No, he wanted because Franklin Richards had the power to create worlds. Now that Dr. Doom is entered in.
I didn't get that, but showing Dr. Doom at the end of it makes you wonder.
That's why we gotta wait for where the Avengers Doomsday comes out next year, but we're gonna get Spider-Man Brand New Day before that. That also comes out next year. That's the 1 year before Doomsday, so that's gonna set up an even bigger story in the Avengers Doomsday. But do you recommend fans going to go see Fantastic Four: First Step? Do you recommend them seeing it?
Yeah, that'd be great. They'd enjoy it.
And we're planning to go see it the second time, hopefully next week. If he stopped making excuses all the time.
You know, you're lucky that I'm your father.
Yeah, but I did like how Ben Grimm had the beard. I think it was different because it showed me
it was wrong.
You gotta remember, it was years later, but because it shows that he doesn't care. He kind of accepts it. Because remember in the original one, 2005 one, Ben had a hard time accepting who he was.
Well, I can't blame him.
But here in this one, because this is a different Fantastic Four we got.
Oh, no. I don't go for a different Earth. They just rebooted it differently.
I know, but you gotta remember, you have the multiverse. Because
not in this one.
Oh, gosh.
Where you get this, every time you see something new on one of the shows, you think it's a multiverse.
It's an Earth 838. The one we've been watching from the Iron Man to Endgame was all Earth 616. If you've been paying attention, 838 was this Fantastic Four.
You notice it was they got flying
because
cars.
They had it look like the 1960s era of today, which I thought was cool. What do you think of the car? I mean, I would buy the car too myself too.
Why don't we split it? We both buy it.
Yeah, but you can't crash it. Because I can't afford the insurance on you.
I'll put it on a shelf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And do you feel like this group of Fantastic Four will bring in more audience when they do a sequel to it?
I don't know. It might and it might not. Because I thought the other one with
well, they might not make for a sequel.
I thought
but the sequel made less than the original first one did. And that's where a lot of the problem was, but because Fox got involved and kind of screwed things up in the second one, and then when they tried the 2015, they were involved in that. But I think what Feige did was he had more control because I gave it to him. Yeah. I gave it to Chapman, who really stepped up. Because in interviews he was saying he was going through all the comics of Fantastic Four and wanted to give us something different. And I thought it was smart instead of doing Doctor Doom like we have seen in the last 3 Fantastic Four movies. They went with a different character that was part of the Fantastic Four comic books. I thought this Urban using Galantis instead of Doctor Doom to kind of give Fantastic Four a fresh start. Into the MCU. They are the first family in the MCU.
There were other villains, and they did this one. Yeah, because the other one was Oh, it was different. This
They
one
added-
here
they
is
added
menacing.
Mole Man,
It
they
shows
added-
it was a ship that shooted up and supposed to feed this dude. But I like the way Sue, to protect her baby, she used every.
She showed
Power
what
she
a
had.
mother would do
Not
to
him.
protect her baby. You know,
Yeah.
and I like that. I like where Chapman made Sue Storm the bigger part of the picture of the film, really showed what motherhood is about when it comes to her kids.
Yeah.
That's something that's a powerful message to a lot of women, and I really support it, and I just hope that this movie brings out more fans to come see it, because now we're seeing that superhero movies are making more money, and it's not an origin story like it was before. I think with this was the right direction to really help the MCU and the DC, so we'll see more of the future has.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and we hope you enjoy our channel.